Hey guys, welcome to Graduated. Welcome to another video, and today is time to discuss the situation of Antoine Griezmann and what does he have to do to become the player that we need him to be, that the player that he needs to become in order for Barcelona to have maximum possibilities of succeeding in coming seasons and of course during the current campaign. I think that it's been proven that so far this season, Griezmann's played 8 games in total, with 7 full games and 1 that he got subbed off. That was during this last match against Inter Milan for Ousmane Dembele. But we have to say that Griezmann, he's been given real opportunities, because playing 8 games in a row with 7 completed games, that is real opportunities. I wish someone like Dembele would have given those kind of minutes. That would have been really positive. But it's not been the case, and for the time being, I think that the game tomorrow against Sevilla, Griezmann needs to go to the bench. I don't think it's fair for him to start another match. But thinking forward, let's say that someone needs to talk to Griezmann. Someone needs to tell him what kind of profile he needs to be. And for me, it's clear as day what kind of player Griezmann needs to be at Barcelona. Because some might say that he's playing out of possession, that Deschamps said lately that he's not even playing the right position. Well, let me tell you that the position where Griezmann is playing right now is the position that made him a player that to be signed for Real Sociedad in the left wing position. He was signed to Atletico Madrid as a left winger at Real Sociedad, and for me, it's very similar, the profile player that Griezmann is, to the one of David Villa. That is for me the player that Griezmann needs to watch in the next couple years. Someone needs to give him videos of David Villa, of everything that he did at Barcelona, and try to emulate Villa, because other than that, I think that Griezmann technically is a better player than Villa. They're pretty much the same player. They're both decently fast, they both have a good shot on them, good link-up play. That is the kind of player that Griezmann needs to be. David Villa, let's remember that at the beginning, his beginnings in Valencia, at Gijón, he was a player that was playing as a second striker, the same as Griezmann was at Atletico Madrid. But he came to Barcelona and came to adapt to a play style where Messi was the false nine, where he wasn't going to be that much towards the middle. And I'm sure that at a team like Barcelona, playing down the center, he would have been a player that scored 30 to 40 goals a season. But he was willing to play in the wing. He listened to the instructions of Guardiola, and he played in that left wing successfully together with Pedro. And for me, in my opinion, that was the best forward line. Not the best forward line, but that was the year where we saw the best football in order for Barcelona. The best forward line for me is still Messi, Suárez, Neymar, but the best team was the 2010-2011 season that had the likes of Villa and Pedro together with Lionel Messi forming that front three. Villa is a player that has had everything. He was good at breaking into the space, good attacking the space, support runs, good running in behind the defense, always forcing them, playing down the middle when he has to play down the middle, running into the wing when he had to be, connecting with the wingers, with the fullbacks, with the midfielders, distracting players from Lionel Messi, breaking in behind the lines. It was absolutely fantastic, David Villa. And we have to remember that Villa didn't particularly start as good as we hoped to be, but he soon became the player that we all knew that he could be. The potential-wise, that's what he could be. And Villa is a player that, in comparison to what he was, for me the same as Pedro, they're players that haven't gotten as much recognition as they should have. And Villa is a player that, if Griezmann can be nearly as good as Villa, and if he can learn from David Villa, from Barcelona, we're gonna have one of the best front lines in world football. Because let's say that Messi goes back into the false side possession, or let's say Griezmann moves back into the number 9 position, but playing as a kind of false 9, playing like that, attracting players, pulling center backs out of position, taking midfielders out of the equation. That is the qualities that Griezmann has, and I believe that it is really important that he learns this, because it's going to allow us to just have a threat going forward. Because it's not a thing like in comparison to Coutinho does not have that profile to be a player like that. That's why Coutinho for me couldn't suit the forward line. But Griezmann has all the possibilities to do so. He's a player that's for me able to play in all the front three, in all parts of the front three, and he can do specifically well in all those positions. But he must learn to do so. He needs to work on it. He needs to start moving, because right now we're seeing a Griezmann that is very static, that is just waiting for the ball to get into his range of space. And let's just say that anyone that's not Messi of Barcelona doesn't get that comfort. If you want something to get done, do it yourself and start looking for the ball yourself. The only player that is allowed to not do anything but attack in Barcelona, that is Messi, and he's earned it because of what he's done in the future, or the past, and what he's able to do with the ball, which is the night and day in comparison to everyone else. No one is able to do what Lionel Messi can do with a football. Therefore, Griezmann needs to work hard, needs to run a lot of yards. He needs to attract defenders, needs to do support runs, come closer to help when there needs to be a line of pass to be open, and running behind the defenders, down the middle, down the wing, whenever need be. If he can learn all of those things, Griezmann can become one of the most crucial parts in a Barcelona front line. And if he's able to do that, then that would be absolutely fantastic. And for the same comment goes to Ousmane Dembele. Ousmane Dembele is a player that needs to do that as well. By speed, just by the pure amount of speed that he possesses, just like Ansu Fati, they're players that if they're able to press, if they're able to, have that mentality, that winning mentality that they want to contribute to the team, then both of them shooting with both feet are pretty decent, especially Dembele, who's he can shoot with both left and right perfectly fine. And they can get better decision making. We're gonna have players that are gonna be a complete threat, and we have in Lionel Messi able to generate those chances for them, and also that can filtrate those in between passes for them. We have the best team in the world, and by squad, by the names that we have in our current squad, we have the best team in the world. Therefore, we need to demand that they play like the best team in the world, and not that they park the bus. So if I wanted a team to park the bus, I'll be happy with, an Atletico Madrid, a team from that Atletico Madrid have, a team that Getafe have. If I wanted to park the bus, I would have Getafe's team. I wouldn't have Barcelona's team. Therefore, we have to get the best use out of the players that we have. De Jong, Artur, players that they're able to dominate the possession for us. Having the likes of Griezmann, Dembele in the forward line with Lionel Messi. Again, it is really important that we have this. And the best example for Griezmann, again, like I said, is David Villa. David Villa, the player that had it everything, that has a good shot, has a decent turn of speed, shoot pretty well with both feet, and unfortunately, I think that he left Barcelona at an age where I think he had more to offer still to the team. Like Alexis Sanchez came in. I love Alexis Sanchez. He's one of my favorite players. And then the confirmation of Neymar was the end of Villa at Barcelona. But Villa, as proven in his career later, he was a player that always could contribute highly to the team. And it's a player that had it everything, had a fantastic attitude, was a magnificent professional at New York, at Atletico Madrid. He gave it his all the time. He won World Cups, he won Champions League, he won league titles, he won everything. He was an ultimate professional. He worked in every system, to be honest. He worked under Pep Guardiola, under Pablo Simeone when they won the league title. He was part of that league title that they won. He was very important. He had also his injury issues. Not everything was perfect for Villa Barcelona, but when things counted, at the moment of putting attitude, of putting like the energy, just the enthusiasm, the work, the sheer professionalism of work that Villa offered for Barcelona. It was really good to see. And we also said it's done. Leave me all your opinions in the comment section below. What do you think Griezmann needs to do in order to become the best version of Griezmann that Barcelona need? Leave me all your opinions in the comment section below. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you next one, Blaugranas.